All aboard!
This is Pelon and Chubby, episode 97. Back at it again with that good stuff. This week, Pelon and Chubby welcomes Evelyn Esparza as a regular, and she gets her stage name, Evil Evelyn. Now, it's up to the three of them to keep you guessing. Pelon puts Evelyn in the hot seat, talks about her love life, with a quick way to shift focus. Chubby is on the rings again with the San Diego Comedy League and lots of shows. This one's a great one for our records. Welcome, Evil Evelyn. And now, this is Pelon and Chubby, episode 97. Doing what we do. Check us out.
Activate.
It's the Pelon and Chubby Show with your hosts, Rich Salas and Guy Murray, talking about comedy and everything that crosses their mind. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show. And we're live.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show. I'm Rick Salas.
And I'm Guy Murray.
And together we are Pelon and Chubby with Evil Evelyn and producer Danny. Welcome to the show. It's Wednesday night. Like always, we're here at 8-ish. Sometimes the black guy's late. That's normal. And then we're just getting the show started. So it's been a great week. We had this is Evelyn's first show. Producer Danny's second full show. Full show. And then in the house tonight we got Ernie Ruiz in the house. He's in here. Jose's in the house as always. And the supporting cast of the Pelon and Chubby Show. We're coming to you live from the Pelon and Chubby studio here in beautiful San Diego, California. Happy to be here, ready to get rolling. Put your seatbelts on. It's going to get bumpy.
I thought we were Rancho Cucamonga.
So it's,
Rancho San Diego.
Yeah, Rancho San Diego.
Rancho San Diego.
Are we going to get like, we're in Del Mar?
Yeah, we're getting
Rancho
technical
We're in
here.
the fancy part of San Diego.
No, we're in the fucking hood, dog. Right? Keeping it real, motherfucker. Hey, so
You go, Rick.
we're here. We're going to talk about a bunch of things. If you want to put your little 2 cents in and have us talk about something on the show, or you want to chime in on something, you can do it a couple different ways. All you got to do is type it in to our Facebook page. You can text me if you want to, 760-681-6633. We'll talk about it. Guy, give them the number to call in. You can call in and be part of the show live.
That number is 760-565-3713, 760-JOKES13.
Woo. It's a weird night. I got my combination game show host, strip joint DJ voice going there. We're here tonight in the main room. But
You feeling yourself?
Huh?
You feeling yourself?
A little bit. I mean, it's
Good.
like
That's a good thing.
But it's more of like it's weird. It's that voice. It's that creepy voice, kind of. But it's
like
that,
good angel, bad angel.
Right. So I'm feeling it. I think it's going to be a great show. We're going to talk about a lot of different things tonight. We're going to get loose. We're going to first go and kind of go over everybody's week. Now we got 4 people, so it should get interesting. But we're going to talk about something cool, whatever that's significant that you want to talk about that happened throughout your week. So this week we are going to start with producer Danny. What happened throughout your week that made you feel good or was significant or freaked you the fuck out?
I decided to try internet dating for the first time, and
Tell us about that.
I know.
Internet dating, like what? Match.com?
No.
What?
Free.
Are we allowed to say these names?
Of course, yeah. And I've invited a couple people that I'm chatting with to watch, and maybe they'll call in and ask a question, and we'll figure it out. Bumble. Have you ever done Bumble?
Never.
It's like the girl has all the power. Like you like each other, but you can't talk to her. She has to talk to you.
That's way different than real life.
That's
Of course. I'm a guy. It's taken not the power away, but you want to chat with them and you can't. It's different. So I'm trying it for the first time. Have you ever done, Evelyn, internet dating?
No, sadly. I like to meet people in person because you never know if you're getting catfished or not. But I'm actually trying that for the first time, so...
Catfish?
What are we
trying to get catfish?
What are you talking about? Like you never tried it.
Do you remember last week?
Massy,
I know. Don't you have a boyfriend in Massachusetts?
That's
right.
Exactly.
How did you meet him?
That's internet.
Did he catfish you?
Yeah. That's why I said, hey, okay, attackers.
No,
I feel like I'm in Jaws right now. I'm swimming
Say
for
hi.
my life. Good thing I can swim. I'm Mexican.
Man.
I'm gonna dive my way through that river.
So what's up?
Okay, Jaws.
How'd you meet him?
Guy, do you have anything to say? Because these guys are attacking me.
Guy's been married for a long time, so he's got no dating
I feel like you need to mellow out the
Guy,
river a little
I
bit.
was wondering where producer Danny was going with that as part of his week and jump into dating.
Well, I tried it. I'm having a little bit. I'm chatting with a couple people, but I thought
How's it going though? Are you chatting with people, taking them out on dates?
I haven't gone out with anybody yet, but I'm chatting. Maybe they're watching.
What are you looking for? What are you waiting for? Why haven't you?
I'm like Julia Roberts. I want it all. I want Richard Gere.
Julia Roberts, I love her.
I can't get you Richard Gere, but I
remember
get
that
you the
movie?
gerbil.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. She like, I want it all. So I'm like a hooker. And I want it all. Yeah.
Hey, I can't get you Richard Gere, but I can get you the gerbil.
Tell me about that. I want to know.
You never heard the story about Richard Gere?
No.
He went to the hospital with a gerbil in his ass. Do you know how that works? Let me explain it to you. You sound interested.
I do. I'm intrigued.
So, you don't have to necessarily be gay, but I guess you would kind of sort of have to be. But you put a gerbil in a tube, and you shove the tube up your asshole, and the gerbil takes off and runs up your asshole and squirms around and shit, and they get off on that.
So you've tried it before because you
No,
seem
I
very
haven't.
knowledgeable about
But
it.
Richard Gere got caught doing that, and so I read about it.
Okay, so all the girls that I invited to watch the Pelon and Chubby podcast, I do apologize.
Why? We talk about everything. There's nothing to apologize for.
Yeah.
This is not a G-rated show.
No, it's not.
We're not at Disneyland right now.
So other than internet dating, what's been going on, Danny? What else?
We should invite someone to call and they can tell us how it's going so far.
Oh, for internet?
Yeah.
If anybody wants to call in
Hey,
about
Chubby,
anything
what's that
tonight.
phone number
Is
again?
anybody watching right
That
now?
phone number
Because we
again is
started late.
760-565-3713.
Ladies, if you are watching and you've been chatting with me, it's 760
565
565
3713.
3713.
You
You
And-
would think the
When Danny
producer
says-
know that.
No, yeah.
Because why is he asking guys?
Well, I don't know the
I'm
phone
telling
number.
you,
I don't know the
we
number.
cannot run this show without you.
producer.
So, fist pump. I do this with my dog.
All right, so hey,
So I'm a shitty producer. I'm sorry.
no, you're
I'm
fine.
Terrible.
You're fine.
I'm terrible.
He's in training. He's learning.
Yeah, I'm in training. I got training wheels
the
on.
kid is
Has his
learning.
train. All right.
That's
Training
why.
wheels
That's
is
why I
okay.
control the flow of the show. All right. So, what else is going on in the world, Danny? Anything good?
We
that's
know you
about
control
it.
the show.
Great. Thanks for playing. Evil.
We know you
Evelyn.
control the show. Thank
I will
you.
say this: Evil Evelyn and I, we had a little bit of a tiff earlier, and I tried to apologize.
Tip?
Yeah.
You guys kissed and made up?
Well, no.
Tell us about this
Well,
since you're bringing it up
I
because
know.
I sure as fuck didn't bring it up.
I'm
Come on,
saying,
producer
here's
Danny.
what I think. I think Evelyn, I think she
Cheers.
likes me, and I think it bothers her that
Don't
maybe
slow
I'm
your
not
words
like
now.
reciprocating like this whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I'm
Don't
just sit
slur.
back. Right.
You think she's bothered because you're so fucking handsome?
Yes, I do. I do. I think. Yeah, I do. Evelyn, how do you feel about that?
I feel great about being a comedic
Ah,
person.
nice.
They said, what did we say? What did you ask me on
That
the
was a
first
softball.
interview
What's
when
that?
it was the 2-year anniversary? You said,
What's up, Mama? You watching?
What?
Go ahead.
Like your wifey watching?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
ahead.
she be watching? She's
She
upstairs.
sometimes is bored with this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, she's only been watching for 15 years. Fuck.
She knows
You
all
asked-
this.
I feel sorry for her.
So what's
On
going
my
on?
transfer.
Evil.
You asked
Evelyn,
me-
what's going on?
Nothing, really. I've been waitressing all week.
All right, so let's talk
tired.
about
I'm
that. You
fucking
got the girls. You've been waitressing all week.
Oh yeah, Massy. We were gonna talk about
Okay,
Massy.
is that what you want to talk about? Is your week?
No, we talked about this before the show,
I
and he was
understand.
very interested about Massy.
Hey.
So let's bring it up.
You have.
Do you think he's watching right now?
I hope he's watching.
you
if
have-
the motherfucker is not watching,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I said a bad word.
You probably have
Ooh.
in the 1 week that you've been on the show more followers than all three of us put together. So they are curious of what'd you do during the week? Like, how was your life? What do you do? How many times did you shit this week? I mean, what? They want to know what the fuck.
I hope
Yes, girls poop too.
No.
I do. I tell guys that my poop smells like little flowers.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of flowers?
Guy, how was your week?
Like a daisy or a fucking stink bud?
Oh my God.
What?
I'm still not over the fact. What?
Was
Still
it
not
like-
over the fact that his wife said that we don't need him on the show.
Well, obviously that's why
That's
she's
sad.
not part of the show. He is. That's fine.
True.
I keep my words to a very minimum.
Guy,
when
did
it
she
comes
really
to a
say
guy's
that?
Wife.
She said that.
Really?
Yeah.
keep
well,
it
my
to a
feelings are hurt
minimum.
for
Oh my
guy.
God.
I mean, it's just my involvement in so many different things. You know, why do you?
What are you in? I want to know because I've only met you through
He tries to get
the
in as
open
much
mic.
as you can. That's the
As
problem.
much of
Wait.
anything
You
as I
say
can.
that, but
You think she's
actually-
watching right now?
Wait,
No, he has
no, no.
Okay.
pliers.
Probably because you don't want to be with her at home. Maybe that's why.
No.
She's
Or he's a hardworking
Dude, hey, do you
man.
really wanna
Is
put
that
him
a
in this-
really
on the
bad
hole?
thing?
No, I'm just asking. I'm trying to
she's
figure.
missing
She doesn't
the
watch the
attention.
show.
But the fact that I'm doing all these comedy shows and I'm taking off and everything, she says I'll drop.
I know.
I'll drop everything. I'll drop everything
Of course.
at a moment's notice for comedy, for the American GI Forum, for anything.
I think you
But
should.
it's
What's
second-
the American
doing it
GI
Tuesday
Forum?
night.
Or
American
what?
GI Forum is it's a division
Elaborate.
of the Veterans Association here in North County. They are the San Diego chapter, so they work heavily with
What do you
the
do?
Hispanic. I'm going to be. They'll probably swear me in as the event manager.
So you're thug
So
life?
how much
Nice.
time do you actually spend on a weekly basis?
Cheers,
with them?
brother.
Yes,
Nice.
cheers.
That sounds like a promotion.
I really don't.
Monthly.
Monthly. Well, God,
That's
I,
too personal, I
2
think, no?
hours. Like, see, 2 hours for a meeting
For me?
once a month, and then if we have an event or I do
Really?
some, yeah.
So really, it's insignificant the amount of time you're spending with
The
them.
amount of time, it's just not. I mean, anything.
So let's cut out Tuesday night.
Cut
Fuck
out
that
Tuesday
show.
night. So cut out Wednesday.
What's Wednesday?
Well, I'm here with you
No,
guys.
fucker. This is the only thing worthwhile that you got going on, fucker.
Okay. So in her eyes, so yeah, cut out the Tuesday night show, and then the Friday and Saturday shows.
If I
that
get on one knee and
there.
I tell you how much I need you, will you feel better?
Would you love me?
Huh? If I tell you how much we need you,
Who's got
Hey,
that
listen,
audio up?
we have a live phone call. We should put Evelyn's phone call. If she answered it right in the middle of the fucking. Let's put him on the air. Let's put it on the air. Can we put him on the air?
Yeah, let's
put him on the air.
No phone
Who
call.
is it?
all volume off.
Is it Massy?
This is my sister Jenny,
Oh,
actually.
let's put Jenny on. Let's put her on. Yeah, put her on. Let's put her on.
No, this is not Massy, Jenny.
Let's
this
put
is...
her on.
She want to come on?
How do we do that? Jenny, do
I
you want to
know.
come on the air?
Ask her to call in. Give her the number.
Can you call in?
I'll put it on.
Yeah, let's.
Hey, I need you to call in because the producer, Danny, is calling in.
Yeah.
I'm going to refrain from calling any derogatory names. Derogatory?
sweet.
Did I
What?
say that right?
Derogatory. You said it right.
All right.
Two?
Cool.
Okay, give her the number. That's
Jenny, do you want to call in?
What's she gonna do?
That's your sister.
No, I know, but what'd you warn
She's
her?
going to call in? Jenny, can you hear me?
hot.
Why'd you have to give her like a fucking warning?
She's
Why
hot. No. It's
there's no
Taco
sen-
Tuesday.
we're not censoring
But it's
nothing.
Wednesday, right?
What? Hey, hold on, we fucked
760
up.
It's what? Taco Wednesday. Right?
565
No?
3713.
9713.
We didn't even get into your
705.
week, my week.
I know,
The
but
fucking
it's
wheels fell off.
So
I'll send you.
We're supposed to
I'll
be having more
screenshot you the
structure. We
number
got
right
less
now.
structure.
Bye.
I have to fix my focus, because I do have a lot of things going on. But she says I'm only up and under people's asses, like I don't have anything of my own. And I'm like, well, that's kind of crazy because if I did a show, I would still be
Or
committed
partners
to that.
on this.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
what are we talking
Wait,
about?
I want to address something.
she's
Can I
crazy.
address something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of hurt about it.
What?
Okay, so we were at the AIDS thing, and my sister Jenny, who
Came.
called
The
me out.
AIDS thing?
We went to the
March.
San Diego AIDS
Oh, that's right. I
Walk.
saw you. Yeah,
Sorry.
you guys did the walk. Nice. How was that?
Okay, I'm sorry to be insensitive for everybody who went to the AIDS walk, march, or 5 mile, whatever. I
Please
was supposed
be.
to run.
Please.
Rick, you did
She's like, "Shut the
HIV
fuck up."
shuffle, right?
Anyways, I went, and then he was like, "Oh, I work with her." He's like, "Actually, not really." I was like, "Huh? We don't work together?" Because I tell people we work together.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was pointing out everybody that I work with when I was introducing, and then I had simply commented that I work with her. Well, not really work with her, but I podcast. And so Letty was trying to figure the connection. Oh, what does she do? Is she working in your department? Because there's this other thing. On Fridays at work, I also cook breakfast, so I take a portion of
God
everybody's
damn.
brings something on
I never say
Fridays.
God.
That's twice.
But damn.
So I make breakfast at the office, and she calls me feeding the fatties. And I'm like, I'm not paying for everybody's breakfast. Everybody's contributing something. So she was kind of get a face of who's she feeding? Who am I feeding?
Your wife, right?
Right.
What's her name?
Leticia.
Be very careful.
Is Leticia watching?
Do you call her
now?
LT? Is that her nickname? LT?
No, she calls herself Letty.
Letty. Okay, Letty.
No, not Letty.
I'm not
Letty.
going there.
Wow.
I had a question.
Drink your cherry Pepsi. Drink it.
Just in case she's listening.
Tinkering up.
The wives, the girlfriends, the boyfriends.
It's usually it's aftermath
on this.
No,
It's getting odd in here.
it's aftermath.
Did she get mad about the picture you take like every week of the same corner of your cubicle?
No,
she get mad about
I do that every day.
Okay.
So no, she
I
doesn't.
love those.
I look forward to those actually.
Yeah, me
on
too. I'm
Facebook.
like, that's the same as yesterday. Yes.
Hate it.
I know.
I'm like, what is he making for breakfast today?
I know.
I'm hungry.
The food looks good. Well,
I had the munchies.
hated it.
So I tried something different or something, whatever. Anyway, so it's just she says, well, you put so much intention and so much intention and attention on those things. You don't do that for your family. You don't do that for. I'm like, really? Wow, geez. Oh, okay.
Do you think she's watching right now?
Nope. I know she's not watching.
Are you sure?
I absolutely know.
Should we have like a disclaimer about like
the views and episodes on these?
No, he's allowed to say whatever
Say the fuck
about
out.
his wife. We can't.
I love it.
We can't.
All right.
Say what you want to do.
No.
I mean, the fact if I don't defend her, then that's when I was like, oh,
Right.
wait.
No, we would never go there.
I probably would, but
Hey,
out of respect for a guy,
When is
if
that?
he says,
September,
if
October
he
19th?
says, say whatever you want.
who's guy?
wide
I
open.
thought it's Chubby.
Well, yeah, guy, chubby, everybody knows that. So what if I was given the freedom to just say what I want? That'd be different. Like he was just like, fuck it, go ahead. That's different.
Hey, where's our phone call?
I could respect that.
But I won't do
Oh
it
yeah, I need to send my sister
without
the number. Sorry.
permission.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay,
I have
so-
my thoughts.
So my week other than that has been just peachy keen.
You look nice today. I like the tie.
Thank you. It's got
You always- you
little
always-
terriers.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
So my week's been great. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Hey, Rick.
I was gonna ask you,
Hey,
how was
Evelyn,
your
how's your week been?
How was your week?
My
It was
week,
weak.
is actually
Weak sauce, right?
Is kind of cool in the sense that something's come together that I've been working on at the job.
What
And,
job?
Well, we don't say the
He
name
don't
of
say
the
the name of
place.
the.
Oh, okay.
but,
okay. Sorry.
So that guy you've like been looking at,
So,
agreed to go out with you? That guy?
It's
Okay, cool.
It's coming together.
Nice. What's his name?
Danny, the producer, busboy.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's sweet.
I
isn't he?
refrained
He's
from
not- I
saying
know.
derogatory
No,
words.
no, you're.
I don't.
So I'm going to ask you for my
Right.
safety
No,
not
you're-
to go
Hey.
there because
no.
I will go full out
The
on
only
derogatory.
reason he's even on the fucking show is because he blew me like there's no fucking tomorrow, just to get on the fucking
Are
show.
we talking about
Like
busboy
fucking gave me
douchebag
the best
Danny?
blowjob I've ever had in my life. That's how the motherfucker got
Theo
on the show.
Danny?
So whatever you say isn't going to be any more offensive than that.
Is that a good
My
looking picture?
little brother's name is Danny, so it's kind of a little bit.
No,
I don't want to
busboy
think
Danny.
about that.
Right.
All right,
fine.
douchebag Danny.
No.
The help.
That's a good looking picture, right?
Okay.
See, that's good fucking ribbon. That's all that is.
Am I allowed
It's
to read
good
this on
ribbon.
air?
It's fine.
That's a good looking picture, right?
It's fine. Actually, if I was going to get
Can I address this
if
on
I was going to
here?
get a blowjob from any dude,
I love it.
they'd
I'm
have
gonna
to be
change
way
the subject
sexier
really
than
fast.
Danny. All right.
I'm gonna say that you look a little bit
Why would you
I know.
Why would you even say that?
on the chubbier side.
Chubby
It's
side.
whatever.
Yeah,
That's
you
funny.
look
Yeah.
you look really thin right now. So this picture doesn't do justice.
But we're fucking way off
Show
the hinges. Where
show
are we
Rick.
at?
Show
So everybody's
Show
week
Pelon.
fucking great, nice. Good
No,
things
no,
are
no.
happening. I'm happy.
No, no, no.
Can we
I'm
ask
happy.
some
What did-
people on Facebook
are
to
we
see if they're
allowed to
watching?
ask?
What is that?
Ask them. Ask them to like
asking about
post.
that picture.
Are they watching?
Pelon, are we allowed to ask what this project entails? Like
project?
details,
It came
anything?
together?
Oh, mine?
Which
Yeah,
project?
or no
Well,
work stuff. Is it like a gray
no,
area?
okay, so here's what I'm trying to do.
I want to hear.
Our company, Ernie works there also.
He's probably in the restroom.
Where's Ernie at?
We,
Bert,
I don't
Ernie?
know. I don't give a fuck. We do sales, obviously.
What do you
It's a
sell?
little different.
What do you sell?
I don't bring that up on the show. But we do sales, and we've been talking back and forth for a long time that the sales people there, we have about 300 of them, are not properly trained in sales as a whole. They are trained in the whole process of how to use a computer, how to do everything, but they're not properly trained in sales.
The interaction that you have with the customer and the hospitality.
Right. No, what to say.
Do you want to be the boss?
When somebody them? So what I have created is a new position of sales trainer, not in the processes, but just how to sell, how to have conversation with somebody. When somebody says something, it should trigger a response that's automatic where you don't have to think.
You can't train that. That's you can't train someone to be fucking personable.
What things to look for and all that, right?
Yes.
So
you can't train personality.
What I want to do is have an in-house trainer where if you're having any difficulty with anything, you come and see me. I'll listen to some calls, do whatever, and try and point out little things where you can tweak it, maybe say the right thing to close more deals. So I am there to help everybody. And so tomorrow is kind of my audition. And I'm doing what they call peer-to-peer. So it's one salesperson basically teaching a class to other salespeople that want to learn.
I think we should role play.
So I am doing a show. I call it a show because everything's a show to me. When the light comes on, it's showtime. When I get a caller on the phone, it's showtime.
Can we role play right now?
If I'm having a crappy day or not, yeah, we can.
Can I be the caller?
Sure, we can do it. So here's what tomorrow is. I have like 3 or 4 topics that I'm going to go over, and I'm doing one at 12 and one at 2, and we're at max. Probably every seat was taken in
of
a
trainees
half hour.
Or like people who
other
you work with,
co-salespeople that just want to learn a little something that's going to help them maybe get to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay, so Evelyn, your job in this whole training is you're the phone. So you got to go ring-a-ding-a-ding. And Rick's going to answer. I'm going to be...
So basically how it works is like this. Say Danny's calling in.
No.
He's trying to do an episode of I Love Lucy. One ring-a-ding-a-ding, 2 ring-a-ding-a-ding.
I'm not that old.
You got to be old to understand that.
I watch like the Rugrats. That's why they call me Evil Evelyn.
Yeah.
I learned a thing or two from Angelica.
I know. We're trying something new. Let's just wing it.
I'm a 90s baby.
All right, guy, can you give me a ring-a-ding-a-ding?
Here's the thing. Without exposing too much information about the job, it basically goes like Danny will call.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
I'll call Danny, and I say, hey, my name's Rick.
Hi, Rick.
And I'm calling, following up on a request for some assistance with a loan or whatever.
What are you wearing?
So what's going on? Give me a little background.
I have no money.
Give me some insight on how I can best assist you.
I need some help.
Right. So what is the money for?
I need help. I need to pay bills.
Okay, what kind of bills are we talking about? We're talking about credit card bills? Are we talking about loans?
Credit card bills,
So what do you think you have in credit card bills and loans that aren't attached to a house, boat, or car?
Okay, so
I drink beer. I'm going to go to the restroom.
How do you train someone to be personable from there? I'm just trying to figure this out.
Well, the problem is a lot of people, when they're asking the questions, they don't sound inviting. They don't sound like... What I want to do is I want to teach people how to have a normal conversation, like we're both sitting here talking, but you're actually on the phone. I want people to trust you. You got to build here. Look at it. Here's the real thing. What it comes down to is you're on the phone. You're on the phone for 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and you're asking every personal information about this person, about their bills, how much they make, what they're doing. And then a minute later, I'm going to be asking what your Social Security number is. And I'm a complete stranger. That's not even in your face where you can see me and get a read on me. You're on the phone.
Well, because you're reading off a script probably, right?
Well, that is part of the issue, and you got to make that script real, and you got to bring it to life. But here's my thing is you have to do whatever it takes. And I can appreciate that you got to be compliant, and you have to follow the script. But you also need to make a sale. And if it requires you to depart from the script a little bit, according to what that customer requires, well, then you need to do that. But you have to know. You got to be able to think on your feet and know when to do what.
Tomorrow's your first day of training a bunch of people that have no idea what's going on, right?
Tomorrow is they refer it to as a peer-to-peer training. Cool. So if I knock it out, then I can say here.
So next Wednesday we'll know like what happened and
I don't know. Here's the problem with when you're dealing with corporate.
Next Wednesday we'll know.
No, here's what happens when you're dealing with corporate a little bit. Everything goes at fucking snail pace. Nothing happens like it should happen.
What can you tell us? I
can tell you whether it goes great or not. What the response was. Yeah. Right. And I'm even going to print up a little survey that asks the people, was it helpful? If it was helpful, tell your boss. Have him tell his boss, and let's create this department.
All right, cool.
So that's the whole goal there.
Well, cool. Hope it goes well, my brother.
Thank you.
Good luck with that.
Break a leg, right?
Good luck with that.
Let's talk about something funny. Who's got something funny to talk about?
We're going to dip into current events in a minute here. We got to wait for Evil Eve.
Did you hear about Bernie today? Like Bernie Sanders in the hospital?
No.
Heart procedure?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Well, isn't he fucking 90 years old?
Kind of.
Isn't that kind of expected?
Yeah.
You got some grub?
Yeah, you want some?
No, we're having, what do we have?
I waitress for a living, so I could totally get you some if you want.
Now, I think we're going to move right along. Get going with the in the news. In the news, what's going on in the news? We're not here reporting the news. We're just talking about what we find interesting, odd, funny about the news that's presented to us. So each one of us is going to select a topic. We're going to talk about that topic, and then anybody's welcome to chime in and say what they think about that person's topic.
Evelyn, what do you got?
Let's get started. Who feels confident, ready to roll on their topic?
Evelyn, let's go.
I just want to say, I'm just barely now taking a look at the Instagram or the comments.
What are the Kardashians up? What are they up to?
Noise in the background? Is it me?
Can someone turn off producer Danny's mic, please? Please. The help. Kathy said, the help, that's good. Thank you, girl. Did she make the food tonight?
Turn your volume up. Yes. Yeah, of course.
Kathy, I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate everything.
On your phone?
Oh.
Kill it.
Way to go.
Hey, what's up, Jenny? Welcome to the Pelon and Chubby Show. You're on air.
Oh. We got a caller?
I can't hear.
I can't hear shit because I don't have headphones. No, we can. It's just
a little bit.
Hey, do you have the speaker on?
Phone.
Do you have the speaker on?
Yes. Jenny, do you have the speaker on?
No. Do we have the speaker on, guy? The monitor.
Okay, give us a second, okay?
Guy, do you have the monitor on?
No, I don't.
Let's turn that on, and then we can hear a little something, huh? Danny, hit the switch on the power switch on the back.
Oh, yeah, tap it.
Hey, girlfriend. How's it going out there?
Hi.
Hi, Tia Jenny. Oh, I can hear you. How do we know who's on live?
This is Tia?
Tia Jenny. She's my sister, my little sister.
Oh, okay.
Of all the girls, she's a little
one. Why Tia? That's aunt, isn't it?
Tia, yeah, aunt.
So.
Yeah.
Huh? How's that work?
Tia, like Tia?
No, Tia.
Tia, Tia.
Tia, como Tia.
Tia with a D?
Tia.
Oh, Tia. My grandma?
What? Huh? Is it Jenny?
Jenny.
Jenny?
Yeah.
From the block.
So let's fix the name thing first.
No, Jenny from the block. She's
Tia?
hood rat. Tia.
But it's your sister.
I thought it was Jenny.
I love her, but she's a hood rat.
No, but I'm saying like
Jenny.
Oh my God.
Jenny, where are you from?
See?
Where are you from?
Like producer Danny doesn't know where Evelyn is from.
No. Jenny, where are you from?
He pointed it towards us.
I'm from like Elmore.
Don't turn away.
No, it's fine. I just don't want feedback.
I should have.
Jenny!
Honestly?
Jenny!
Jenny, what do you think about the show?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, to be honest, I haven't, heard it yet.
Oh, nice.
It's really funny, just so you know. It's really funny.
That's almost like a comic standing on stage like, do you think I'm funny? It's like fucking awkward.
You sound like producer Danny right now. Huh? You sound like producer Danny right now.
Hey, Jenny, what do you really think about your older sister?
What?
I do?
Yeah, bitch, tell us what you think about me.
What do you think? Is she funny? Do you think your sister's funny?
Do you want another Pepsi cherry? Cherry Pepsi?
Well, to me, I mean, I think, because, we're always together, since she's, already, at that funny level, basically, no one else is really funny to me.
Guy mentioned this. Jenny, Pelon is saying that you say way too many times, girlfriend. Get it together.
I haven't counted yet, but I'm just saying. Like,
so can I say something about my sister since she's my sister and she's calling?
Like, yes.
Sure.
Okay. Listen up, bitches.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. She knows what's going on. All right. So we call, I call my sister Jenny Cherie. And wait a second. There's a couple Cheries. There's Cherie, get your ass inside the house. And then and then there's Cherie. Oh my gosh, there's hair in my Starbucks. So 2 different Cheries, right? This is Jenny for you.
Right. You know what? This all makes sense. After talking about your mom last week, this all fucking makes sense.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Jenny, we have a really bad connection. We're losing you right now. We might have to call you back.
Why? What happened?
He's lying.
Oh, really?
No, you're fine.
Right now.
No, you're fine.
Just
Our producer's
kidding,
a douchebag. That's his nickname.
Oh my God, it's going deep again. Better tighten your shit.
2 Modelos
got
and you
called
got
out,
balls. I love it.
So what's going on out there in the world of Jenny?
So what do you do, Jenny? Or who do you do? What do you do?
So I do eyelash extensions in like Elsinore.
You do what?
And they're eyelash extensions, and I do them really good.
Oh, eyelashes.
Yeah.
Do you have a boyfriend? Let's liven this shit up.
Okay.
I have a couple.
Oh, okay. Wait, tell me about them. You can change their first names. Tell me about them.
There we go. Huh?
Let's hear about your boyfriends.
Okay. Yes.
So
She's like,
one
I'm gonna
of
hit her
them
up right now.
is, let's see, like a DJ.
Okay. And what's wrong with him that you have another one?
What doesn't he do that you need another?
No, yeah. What's wrong with him that you have another one?
Okay, so I have one that's in LA, and then I have one that's in Orange County, and then I have one in San Diego.
So you're a traveler.
my
You
God.
like to travel, is what you're saying. That's good. So why the need for so many? Do you spend time in each one of those cities or what?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Should we
Jenny.
get
I like
Thanks
to
for
travel
expounding on that.
places.
Which one has the least amount of kids?
Oh shit! None of them have kids. Come on now.
Nice.
All right, that was.
She's like, only my sister
Jenny, that
has
was like a
kids.
legit question, right?
How old is Jenny?
Jenny, how old are you? Thank you for calling, by the way. I love you,
You're
sissy.
welcome.
Yenny.
Yenny, yes, it is
I'm
actually
22.
Yenny.
22.
22. Woo.
So you have, 3 kids by now?
0.
She's not real Mexican if she ain't got no
0,
kids.
and I'm going through a divorce.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
But she's never had kids.
So why are you leaving the piece of shit? What happened?
What was wrong with that guy? What happened?
Let's talk about it.
He just doesn't
It was
match
like
her.
a bunch of
This bitch
shit
is a
that
bad
happened.
bitch. She's
Like, okay, one time, so I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was like, what the hell? And like, he wasn't by my side, so I was like, who the hell? And I looked up.
Maybe he was
and he's,
pooping.
like, at the end of the bed, and I could see the light, shine from his phone. So I'm like, why the hell is he on his phone? You know what I mean?
Love you, Massy.
And so I'm like getting up to like see what he's doing on his phone, and he gets up and he opens the door. Like, our door would go to the outside. So he goes to the door, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. And then I start to get closer to him, and he opens the door. He literally goes outside without like any shoes on. It's 5 a.m. It's super cold. This was like in like last year, October, November. So it was really cold.
What time of the night was it
She
exactly?
said 5 a.m. or something, right?
No, not only that. Like, so I'm the type, like, I need my shoes on, like, because of that
What kind of
whole
shoes were they?
Mexican thing
Hijo de la chingada.
that you're like, don't go
ongoing.
outside without your shoes. You'll get sick, this and that.
Were they Michael
So,
Kors
I
or
really-
Kate Spade?
Let her finish the story. Holy fuck.
Seriously.
So I go outside, and then we have a gate to go to the
Right.
street.
Was there a rock next to
So-
the gate?
Hijo de
I'm chasing him, and he literally opens the gate, starts running down the street, and I'm running, and like
he have
halfway
clothes
running,
on?
I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I running at 5 a.m. chasing my husband?
Right.
Like, obviously he's guilty of something. Like, obviously he's doing something.
Was he jerking
And I was
off?
like, I just yelled. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Like, get the fuck out. Like,
Right.
I'm done with you. And of course, like, I took him back, but I didn't tell
Hey,
anyone.
but
it was
Jenny-
just like little things like that.
Yenny, what was he doing?
I still don't know to this day.
So why are you throwing him out? What if he's just rubbing one out to some porn? It's
Running
okay.
down the street?
It's
I've
okay.
never heard of
Maybe he's
this.
embarrassed because you caught him fucking.
I live with the
getting
bitch,
down.
and I don't know about this. This is news to me.
Would you be mad? Hey, would you be mad if he had his phone in his left hand and he was rubbing one out right there on the edge of the bed? Would you be mad at him?
Do you guys want to hear something really interesting? My sister Jenny.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
let's see.
Can I ask a fucking question first?
Okay, go ahead,
Jenny?
Rick.
Would you be mad? Would you be mad?
I honestly, I think I would get mad because it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Are girls
I'm right
okay
here.
with that? Like, would you watch?
No.
Huh?
No.
But would you be mad at him if he's jerking off to some other chick on the phone?
It's a sausage fest in here.
I'm just asking.
I would be mad.
Okay.
I would be
So
mad
girls
too.
are mad at that kind of shit?
Yes.
Huh? Why? It's some
Because-
porn star you're never even going to fucking meet. What's wrong with that?
Listen up.
Listen, Linda.
Yeah. If you
I
have
don't
a
know.
man,
It's like, I wouldn't do that to him. I don't want that.
What if he was jerking off to a picture of you? Is that okay?
Wait,
okay.
That's okay?
I say that's okay.
What? You heard it? What? Stop doing her
Like
crap.
you're like
I'm speaking
you go
for
out there and you
myself.
catch him. Fucker, I caught you. No, but I'm just jerking off to your picture, mama. Is that okay? Are we okay? No?
Sí, yo
Okay.
digo que sí. I don't know.
That's
Yo
fucking
no
funny.
sé.
I don't give a fuck what any of you think. That's fucking funny.
I think it's funny too. Cheers.
Guy,
I look forward to Wednesdays now.
did you like that story?
He
No,
likes that
actually,
very
I was
Pepsi
nice,
Cherry.
long
Yes, we're always
story,
drinking, Jenny.
Infatuated with Jenny.
Infatuated with Jenny. So can I say something
I've
now?
never even seen a picture of Jenny.
I'll show
Yeah.
you. Wait, so can I say something?
Go ahead.
What are you
Out
wearing,
loud.
Jenny?
My sister Jenny for the AIDS walk was wearing nice little tight leggings that showed her thong, and golly, was everybody saving pictures of her for their spank banks. It was
It was
fucking
the
fantastic.
AIDS walk. How many straight men were there?
I'm sure
Really?
there's a couple.
Oh, let me tell
Guy
you.
was one.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
sure there's a couple.
Guy,
It
how many
doesn't
others
matter
you think?
who was there. Everybody was noticing this big fat Kim K knockoff booty. Ooh,
Kim K
mama.
ain't got
And that
nothing.
shit's real.
Yeah, that's real. And Kim ain't,
Like,
Kim
this
K ain't got
is my
nothing on
little
that.
sister.
I'm gonna comment.
Why are
right
you
now.
smiling about her fucking showing all her goods? That's
You know
your
what?
little sister.
Proud.
Everyone
Proud.
is
She's proud.
entitled.
She's proud to
She
do
is
it,
proud.
and
She's a
can
proud
go on
baby.
there.
She's a
Yeah.
grown woman. She has her own business.
you
I
got
support
it.
her.
What's her
Exactly.
business?
Want it.
She owns, or not, she rents
American?
America's Beauty Lounge, right, Jenny?
Oh, she does the eyelashes.
You can look it up on Google.
She does eyelashes.
Right.
And we were supposed to do like permanent. I do permanent makeup, and so does she.
Why are you whispering that?
Because
Hey, Jenny,
this
how'd
is
you feel
something that
about
we have
guys looking
planned.
at
Get on the
your
microphone.
big old
Plans.
booty
This
at
is
the
something
AIDS
that we
walk?
have planned, but it's not.
Wait, what was that? I can't hear.
How did you feel about a bunch of gay guys looking at your big old fat booty at the AIDS walk?
Damn.
Damn, like that.
I mean, usually, like, when gay guys look at me, like, they're like, damn, girl, like, okay, get it. Or they'll just say something like, I see you, or, you know.
I
see
something
you.
Like, 'cause,
I
know,
see you,
usually,
girl.
like, I really like gay guys because they, like, pump you up more than,
Oh yeah.
well, I would say Canadian,
True,
How are
true.
they pumping anything? They're looking for Steve to
but
put
it's
it
pretty
in.
cool.
Let
What are we talking
Adam,
about here?
let Adam
Hey,
and
I
Steve
promise
do
you, I
their-
will pump you up more than any gay dude.
Oh, my God.
I promise you that. They are? I don't think so.
No, but yeah, like, I remember one time I went on a date with this guy, and he was like, yeah, I like real, I like natural, I like this and that. And, like, we get to meet each other,
Real what?
and he's like, damn, like, when'd you get your ass done? And then he's like,
When
you know,
did you
grabbing
get-
my face, and he's like, when'd you get your lips done? Or when'd you do this? And I'm just like, wow, this sucks. Like, even though
Did you have sex with them?
I like this guy, I like this guy, and he wants all natural, and I am.
Did
all
you have
natural,
sex with
but
him?
I don't want all natural.
Hey,
What was that?
so Jenny,
Was that a yes or a no?
you
Wait,
zooming
for
in
what?
on me.
you haven't had any.
Did you have sex with him?
Don't be zooming in on me.
Do I what?
Did you have sex with him? The guy that asked you about your ass.
Yes.
Can we
I
get your
did.
friend up here so we can interview him,
Okay, so you had sex with him.
please?
Was it the first night,
Wait,
second date?
hold on.
Hello, can
Hi.
America, what you like?
Can I get
Who are you talking to?
She's at a drive-thru.
I'm at Chick-fil-A right now.
Chick
It's on the
Fil
other
A.
side.
Oh.
See, that's why her
That's her
diet.
first date.
Holy fuck. Hey, what are you talking about zooming? Who's zooming?
Oh, I'm talking to Guy.
Can
I was talking out loud to Guy.
Should I go?
I'm not doing that. So, what's she doing? Ordering?
Thank you, Jenny, for calling in. Love you, sissy.
The number 2.
Until next time, Jenny.
Please drink.
Bye.
Throw pickles on that.
Bye.
And then
Bye, girl. Bye.
sweet light
Just
ice.
cut her off. This bitch is
She's
in her
in
own
the
world.
fucking drive-thru.
Thanks for coming to my Black Panther
That was
party.
great. No way to, hey, that's
Gotta love my sister.
hey, that's a great way to close out an interview right there.
Like, bye, baby.
Yeah, I want fucking 4 cheeseburgers. Because I gotta make this fat ass even bigger. So, gay motherfuckers
Exactly.
want to.
Your sister was amazing. What a great phone call. That's great. We should have like a different family like member call in.
Yeah.
Guy, what do you think?
Yeah.
Totally, I'm working on
Sure,
it.
absolutely. All right. So, current events. Where are we at current events? Who wants to go first? What happened? Where did we fucking?
We had his Bernie Sanders.
Oh, let's talk about Bernie. All right.
Yeah.
Bernie.
Did you guys talk about this already earlier when I went to the restroom?
No. We haven't gotten it. We were waiting for you
I
to do
heard
current
them
events.
say it, and then
He brought it up, but I said we need to wait until everybody's here to do current events.
Aww.
Right. So,
Bernie had like a heart procedure like done on him.
so what is your Bernie Sanders is who you want to talk about for your current event?
Sure.
So what
yeah,
happened?
That
Let's talk
happened.
about
That
it.
happened today.
Okay.
He had a little heart like procedure, and
What did they do?
I don't know. Like they cracked him open and fixed him. I hope.
Okay. But isn't he like 90 years old? Is that expected
He's
for
like
the
an
thing to
old white
fucking
Jewish
burn out?
guy for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully he lives, but who knows?
Why is everybody so obsessed with a guy that is never, ever, ever going to get an opportunity to run this fucking country?
Because
he's such a fucking liberal, spread everything out. Everybody's happy. He is a fan of the everybody gets a trophy fucking movement. He is a fan of everybody can suck off everybody wherever they want to. You can fucking do whatever
That's
you
his
want
platform.
to.
He can suck
and
everybody.
and nobody can say anything about anybody because you don't want to hurt anybody's fucking feelings. That's my platform as Bernie Sanders. Why the fuck is that so fucking cool? Why is everybody so against our country being better economically? Why isn't everybody concerned about our country, everybody having an opportunity to make some money? Why is it that this motherfucker wants to spread everything thin and allow anybody that doesn't want to fucking work to get paid? Why are we like that?
I thought
What
you
the
didn't
fuck
know
are we
anything
doing?
about him.
Why are we doing that? Why is he so cool? Like, why are all these fucking snowflakes saying, oh, fucking Bernie, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. What the fuck do we care about that fucking liberal motherfucker for? Why is he so relevant in our fucking country? You know, right now, as far as I'm concerned, everybody that hates Trump because he's a fucking bigot, he hates fucking bitches and thinks they should all be sucking a fucking cock and cooking. Why is it that we can't stand behind this motherfucker that is actually helping our economy grow? Why can't we? I don't even like the motherfucker. I think he's a fucking faggot. I hate fucking Trump. I think he's a fucking dork. He's privileged. He was handed everything. He hasn't really done anything, right? But compared to what we've been dealing with the last few years, guess what? The motherfucker's not doing bad. In his retardedness, he's actually doing okay. Huh? So what's that tell you? How bad were these other fucks that were running this country that were supposedly capable, that had the experience, that had everything to run this country? What the fuck happened? Why is it that this dumb fuck can step in and do a halfway fucking decent job?
Guy, I'm going to let you answer that question.
Well, he actually isn't doing a great job.
According to who? All the left-wing fucking liberals that want him out because you can't go suck cock in every corner down the street?
He's not doing his job. He's riding on the successes of the previous administration and any upchange. What he has, and most recently, he raised the most amount of money for campaigning, like $125 million and everything. Great. You can raise money for campaign finance and everything, but you can't raise money for clean water in Flint. You can't raise any money for the wall. You can't raise money for anything like that, but you can raise money to go on a presidential campaign. You can throw a good party.
Let me ask you this, though.
For a party that doesn't want you anymore.
What's this big leak about? The guy running for the Democratic nomination. Guess what? Him and his son went out and were doing stuff. And guess whose pockets they lined? Theirs. Trump's gone out and done the same fucking thing. And guess where the money went? Into the fucking country.
No. Hold up.
Did the same fucking thing. And it went out.
Do you want to check what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Time out. Mm-hmm. You just want to check what you just said.
Absolutely. Those fuckers, that's what the big leak is about.
Hunter Biden.
Do you follow like Trump on Twitter? Is that like how you get your fucking news?
I don't give a fuck about that guy. I'm telling you what.
I think he gets his news by fucking Trump on Twitter.
You know,
come on,
no
Sally.
question about it. I will fucking.
You're one of the
destroy
smartest.
his
You're
daughter.
one of the smartest guys I know. But don't really? That's how you get your news.
I don't give a fuck about
Where do you
Trump,
get your
man.
news at?
I don't.
TMZ.
She's like 6'1".
The
I don't know
Onion.
the rest of that bitch is around.
The Chive?
He gets it from the Onion. Hey, guy from the Onion.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
so
Says the guy that wants to talk about Bumble.
What?
where did you get the fact that Trump is lining the pockets of everyone in the country? He's not.
I'm saying
His
all
tax
the projects
breaks did not go to anybody except for the business owners, the upper 1%. Where's your extra money, Rick? Where's your extra money?
I'm just saying all the money that he's all the deals that he's done, all the sanctions that he did on China and all that shit.
Industries.
What industries? The ones that have been raping our fucking country?
Okay, I want to jump in from what Rick said, because I just sold a ride to a guy who imports pieces from China. You know what he said? He's been covering these charges, so he didn't pass it on to his customers. They're not fucking passing. He's been covering it. These fucking tariffs that he's charging China,
right?
The people that
stop buying from fucking China.
These people that are half our fucking country. His ties, half of Trump's clothing is made in fucking China.
Look,
yes,
he's a billionaire. He does not wear a tie. I don't even wear a tie.
Oh my god! Oh my god! His ties are made in China.
I can't wait to visit Massy.
No.
September 19th, he collected $19 million in one day in San Diego, California.
And whenever
Can we put him on the mic so that we can talk about the current event?
He lost the state of California when he ran for president.
Look, all I got to tell you is this.
Okay, so you're done with your 15 minutes. Guy, let me ask you a question. You tell me, like, what's going on? What are your thoughts about, like, what's happening?
I lost control of my show.
Your 15 minutes are up.
It's all right.
Let's talk about something fun.
Well, no. How about
candy canes and butterflies?
You're the producer. Are you going to tell us what we need to talk about next?
Holy fuck! I might have a fucking stroke or some sort.
Are you really?
Why? Because you gave your phone away? Is there nudes in there? Are there nudes on her phone?
Is your vision starting to get smaller?
No, but
narrow.
I have full control of my fucking shit and.
Good for you, man.
Get a word in. Say,
Aryan Brotherhood.
Cut off and fucking
Aryan
Bawa to the people.
Why Aryan? I'm 100% Latino. What the fuck?
I thought you're Costa Rican,
I've heard
bitch.
You speak Spanish.
What is that? We speak Spanish.
Well, no, I've said you're Latino. You go, no, I'm Costa Rican.
No, I'm 100%
You fought
Latino.
I'll just let them
I'm not Mexican.
Oh my God! Every time I say that, you go, I'm Costa Rican.
Yeah,
Guy, how many times have you heard him say, I'm not Latino, I'm Costa Rican?
If you tell somebody from South America or Central America that they're Mexican, what do they usually say? They get offended.
Everybody say cheese.
Right. But no, we're 100% Latino, Hispanic, whatever.
That's the picture. I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
It's for Massy.
All right, so we're talking about what now?
It's really
I just asked Guy about what his thoughts were.
So a new rule starting right now. No telephone calls when we're on the fucking show.
Okay.
Unless
Everybody's
it comes,
calling me.
No, but unless it comes over the fucking thing.
Okay,
look,
my
do you
uncle
see
called
my
me
phone?
for the restaurant, so I have to pick up.
Okay, but
Not
do you see
anymore.
my phone turned off?
Not
During the
anymore.
show, we do not answer the
will
fucking
kill
phone.
me.
Cabra, listen.
Cabra.
What the fuck is cabra?
It's a fucking female donkey or a goat.
I'm an
It's a
asshole.
goat.
We've
Goat.
established that I'm an asshole. That's why
Right.
you call me Evil
Right.
Evelyn.
No, that's why I love you. But listen, there's rules. I don't write the fucking rules. I just follow the rules. You can't be fat, and you can't answer your phone during the fucking phone. during the
Bitches,
show.
it's called Pelon and Chubby.
Sorry, guy, you've been replaced.
I'm talking about the fucking bitches. The bitches can't be fat and they can't answer their fucking phone.
A
That's what I'm
female
talking
dog.
about. Right.
Good thing I am not a female dog.
Right.
Why, thank you.
I'm just saying.
The awkward
I'm
moment
just
when
saying.
your female dog stops acting like a bitch.
She's
She'll bite you.
You know, I say that. Hey, I say that with
The little
love.
chihuahua's
Yeah,
gonna
I say
bite.
that with love. That's the ghetto coming out, right? It's just what
Finally,
You're
the
not
show's
from the
getting
ghetto?
fucking funny.
I'm just saying.
What ghetto are you from?
I'm from the fucking streets of Redondo Beach.
That's not.
That sounds like some privilege.
Hey, it's fucking hard as fuck. You don't know.
Yeah, it was tough down at Target in the parking lot.
Massy's listening to the podcast. He's like, haha, it's for Massy. You go, boy.
Hey, you know
he's
what?
probably our only.
Okay, listen.
only
No, we have a lot of listeners. Listen.
How many listeners?
Hey, don't fucking pat your back too hard. Tell that cocksucker to just watch the show and shut the fuck up. How's that? Thank you. Next. So we're talking about current events. What's your current event for the night?
The cop who only got 10 years for shooting down her neighbor. Right.
We're gonna talk about it. What happened? Give the listeners a fucking little feedback. Get in that mic.
No, I have to.
So what happened? What happened? The cop.
Do I have to go go online?
So white chick walked in
say
all
what happened.
drunk in her apartment and walked into the
Say
wrong
it, Bubba.
apartment, and she's a cop, and she thought a black guy was in her apartment, and she shot him.
Is that
We have a
correct?
phone call. We have a phone call.
Is that correct? Oh God.
So
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, this is Pelon and Chubby Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Pelon and Chubby Show. We finally got a guest caller calling in.
We had one earlier, fucker. If you're paying
Are you
attention.
blind?
But that's
No,
fine.
sorry about that.
All right. So who's calling? Thanks for calling. Who's
This is
calling?
the Honorable Jeff Poppy Greendale. How are we
Jeff.
doing?
Oh,
Jeff Pop.
I'm sorry for calling you a fucker. I thought you were some asshole calling.
You sounded blind.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
So what's up, Doc?
Hey, so it looks to me like Sober October is a failure.
Sober.
Is there such a thing?
Who's doing
How can you have
Sober
Sober
October?
October and Oktoberfest in the same fucking month? That's not
true.
possible.
I agree with
Who
Rick.
came up
I
with
know,
that bullshit?
right?
That is bullshit.
Hey,
Buck you
Poppy,
on that
it's
one.
Danny. How was your high school reunion?
That's coming up, and I'm looking forward to it because, of course, I still got hair, and a lot of the people don't, and I'm
You still
looking
got
forward
hair.
to it because people think
All
I'm
right.
still Fat Jeff from Orangevale. So,
You're gonna show them like you
Things that-
slimmed down, right? You're like in great shape.
yeah, looking like $1 million, married now, right? Married into the Mexican mafia and all that stuff. So, yeah, should be fun.
It's fucking leaking.
Yeah,
We're not talking
Okay,
about you,
good.
man.
Do you have
We're
a
not
question
talking
for
about
our
you.
panel right now?
I do. I experienced a funny phenomenon a couple of weeks ago hanging out with Danny Costido. And it was awesome because it was a phenomenon. We were hanging out with these beautiful women. They were not elderly, but they were kind of like, not young, right? But they were all available.
It depends on.
You're talking about
Hanging
producer
out-
Danny?
Hanging out with women that were horny, trying to act like they weren't horny.
Can't hear a fucking
Have you experienced this phenomenon?
He's got a bad connection.
Hello.
Yes, but I had a good time. But Danny is a master of this phenomenon. He knows how to handle all this stuff. He's a perfect
So
man.
what I'm getting at here is that Danny paid probably some sort of money to get people to call into the show
To
so that
boost
we can
his
get
numbers.
some. I think that's what it is.
I like,
Rick?
I like Jeff Poppy.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Jeff
No money
has
involved.
been
Jeff used to
listening from the
manage.
beginning.
Jeff used to manage 91 Octane. So.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Wait, is Jeff the guy who was here?
He was here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That, I love you, man. Oh, sorry.
We'll talk to him.
Shit.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff,
Evelyn was
I
talking
remember
about you
you.
when you left.
I
Evelyn,
wasn't.
talk to Jeff.
This guy's. Let's not.
He loves Mexican chicks. Jeff, you love him, right?
Do you want me to get you
Love 'em,
some
baby.
thrifty vanilla ice cream with your
Apple flavor
Coca-Cola?
for the Latinas. I have been converted.
You like the mole, right?
I love it. Dude. It's like the spice.
Crack
Women are like
kills.
the chili, spicy. It's a beautiful thing.
Only me and Guy saw.
Right?
Yes,
No
sir.
crack.
Nice. Spicy. I like that.
Latina. I can see why you and Pelon. I can see why you and Pelon are.
Best friend.
Yeah. You said it for me, Guy.
Best friend. That's what I'm saying.
He said he whoops your ass.
Hey, Jeff, do me a favor. Tell us a funny story. Tell us a funny Jewish. You married to a Mexican girl story. Come on, you got it. I know you got like 10 of them.
Massy, do you want to call in, please? If you're still watching.
Oh my God! So I want to try to keep it somewhat.
No. This is an R-rated show. Come on, tell us something funny.
I know that.
You're funny. Come on, liven the show up.
Liven the show up. Well, I tell you about my son. He's starting to kind of go through puberty now.
How old is he?
Hey Jeff, we have a really bad connection. We're losing you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Why not? I've got the volume down. Shouldn't be any feedback through Facebook, right?
Right.
Okay, so your son's going through puberty. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're in the peach fuzz stage right now.
How do you know that? That's weird. Come on.
Yeah. So I tried to explain this to my wife, the peach fuzz stage. She's like, she's Mexican, so it doesn't really translate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she's got a big old hairy bush, is what you're saying.
I'm all peach fuzz. She's all, what's that? I'm all, pelitos de duraznos. She's like,
Evelyn, can you translate?
Like, yeah, the fuzz of the peach,
Nope.
right? That's where we're at right now with that.
I speak Espanol. This guy is speaking Spanglish. I can speak
I don't speak
Spanglish.
English. And then my son was asking me about, as you go through puberty, is everything going to grow like his, large, like his father, all right? I said, yeah, that's all part of puberty. You get the hair on your butt and that type of stuff. So.
Hair on your butt. Guy,
Then
as a fellow man, do you have hair on your butt?
Yeah. And I said, Dad, have you ever hurt Mom with that thing? And I said, well...
Evelyn, as a man, do you have hair on your butt?
I had to level with the kid. I'm all, son, I need to be honest with you. Your mother's a size queen. All right?
Nice.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I love you.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there.
I know. My mom is such a sweetheart. If she's watching the show right now, Mom, I'm sorry. His name is Jeff Poppy Gringo on Facebook.
Is that really your name?
Not mother.
Jeff Poppy Gringo?
Poppy Gringo?
No, he's Jeffrey. He's Jewish. Jeffrey Klein.
Klein.
Yeah.
But the Poppy Gringo.
Well, Poppy Gringo is like
a stage name.
Well, not stage name. Just like he's a white dude and his wife's Mexican. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Isn't your wife
probably Poppy Gringo?
What's your wife?
My wife is Latin. She's
Mexican. Mexican?
Yeah,
Mexico, Guatemala, Salvador.
Costa Rica.
Poppy, can I ask you a question? What do you think about the new format of the show? Do you like it with Evelyn on it?
I like it because I need a female flavor to the show. There's no doubt about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you calling and just giving that.
It's feisty.
Making my huevos bigger.
You got to put up with all these type of people. So yes,
these type
you got to have
of
a feisty team there. It's
These
going to work.
types of people, yeah. I'm my own.
Hey, Poppy, you want to do us a favor? Like in the next couple of weeks, do you want to make an appearance and actually get on the microphone and share some stories with us?
I will. Next Wednesday, if I'm not too busy, I will consider it. I'm really obviously we're doing the wrestling thing with my son now and stuff, so that's pretty important. But yeah,
nice.
I'm more than happy to.
If you're not too whipped, you should make it down.
I will say this: I think it'd be fun if you came in and shared some stories about your life that were funny and all that good stuff. Cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, Jeffrey, we love you, man. We're gonna get off the line and move on, but we love you. We'll talk to you soon, and hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah. Love you guys. Bye.
All right, bye. Evelyn, you have a new fan.
The numbers are good. Actually, the episode, her first episode, is trending well.
We did good.
Yeah, we did really well, and it's the new blood. I think the people love it. And we're welcoming more and more listeners. Did some statistics and saw that we have listeners in Ireland, Ireland and in Japan.
K-pop.
Hey, I'm gonna take this opportunity real quick. That motherfucker's gonna be limited on what he can say. It's gonna be mostly behind the camera. Producer Danny's gonna take a whole different.
Producer needs to produce
this show.
He's not producing much right now.
What he's chirping in on and saying is fucking is not all right. So things are going to change a little bit, but I am very happy with the way the show is going with the three of us right here, and I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
You have a lot. The phone calls are going to stop during the show. More focus on the show. But yes, we're going to be good. And you add a lot of cool shit. So I'm good. I'm good. We need the female perspective. Absolutely. So we are getting that now, and that's cool. You are unfiltered. That's exactly what I like. And you are spontaneous. No, we're still going. What happened?
Yeah.
So no, we're good. We current events. Guy has not done his current event yet.
Let's hear it.
Well,
I didn't hear it.
she kind of robbed me of the Amber Geiger story. I kind of wanted to cover that, but she's great. No, it's great that she got.
There's more going on in the world. Oh, what happened?
And so
what? What happened? What the fuck is your mom doing? Can you go up, please?
Dude, these are mom and dad issues.
Wow.
I've got these same issues.
What's going on, Mom?
Just watch.
Hey, one of these days, all of our viewers are going to get to see my girls on the air.
What do you want to do? Yeah, jump like a kangaroo, Mom. Jump like a kangaroo.
Can I go pee?
Thank you, babe.
Hey, don't shoo them away. They're kids, okay? I have kids.
Not for the show. Not
3
for the
and
show.
5.
I've known her since she was like that.
My first show, your kid was on the show. I met him this last time.
Who, June?
Go pee.
I would never shoo her away. I love her. I've
No,
known her for a long time.
But not for the show. This is not a kid's show.
I'll tell you.
You know, it is what it is.
So who's Amber Geiger?
Amber Geiger is the ex-officer because she's now doing time for murder. She was complaining. She wasn't drunk. She was complaining that she was working overtime. She was returning home after a shift, and she actually was going to the wrong apartment. When the owner of the apartment, the occupant of the apartment, a black male, heard the rustling, jingling with the keys, and she shot him, murdered him, killed him, shuffled and changed the story and the...
Okay, hold on. Let's stop for a second.
Talk to me.
Do we really believe that fucking story?
No, the story is horrible.
Right.
The 911 call is horrible.
That's why she got 10 years in.
Right.
Well, she had lawyers and everything
Nobody
like that.
believes the fucking story, right?
No one believes the story, but
the jury didn't.
The slap in the face is she only got 10 years. And she probably won't spend any of that time.
How long do you get for killing somebody?
You should get life. Life for a life.
No, but they don't give that out.
Not to white people.
No.
Not to white people.
Oh, here we go. Now we got to bring out the...
I'm going to get counterpoint. Because I've lived in a place before. It was like a holiday, and every place looked the same. And we all have neighborhoods in California where every house is stucco, it's peach, it all looks the same. I mean, officers, and I'm not saying what she did was right. She fucked up royally. But I could see, when you come home and you're trying to get in the wrong place, and the guy opens the door and you think someone's in your house, and she has a gun on her. But what she did was wrong. But I mean, I could see how you fuck up, right? Did you see how she someone fucks up?
But here's that bitch is in jail right now, and she's like, "Fuck, I wish Danny was on my jury."
No, I'm just no.
Well, she won't.
There's no way I'm fucking believing that story.
She won't do none of the 10.
So she'll do 5.
Come on,
3.
It doesn't even matter though how much time she really does, because look, there are people that have murdered people that got sentenced to 12, 15 years, and they were out in 5. So it doesn't really matter. That part of it doesn't matter. The fact is that the jury did not believe her fucking story. I don't even know why people are worried about how much time is she going to get?
She actually took the stand to defend herself.
Right.
They crushed her online for crying. Oh, they killed her. Yes. They're like, she's faking. I mean,
well, yeah.
They crushed her.
Yeah,
but
that's.
I mean, it's obvious.
We don't do the law by community decision or anything like that. If every court case was solved over popular volition, it would be such. I mean, our jail system, our justice system is as bad as it is. But if we had to have everything in the public eye and everything to be judged on by public, we would.
Guys, she deserved something. She deserved something, and she got something.
Yeah.
Because you just can't forgive that.
So let me ask you this, though. Does it really matter, after you find out that the person's guilty, Does it really matter how much time they do?
Well,
Why? Look,
I've got black men with an ounce of weed or for trafficking that are doing almost damn near life sentences.
Are we going to bring that up?
Because the freaking system is built against them.
Of course it is.
Without representation,
Of course
these
it
guys
is.
are sitting there rotting and dying in the fucking prison system.
Do we need to go back to my theory, guy?
And the rich white men that make the money doing and selling the same amount of stuff or even more, tons and tons and tons of it, they get away with it.
I have a theory, but
Why?
Guy's gonna punch me in the face if I say my
let's
theory.
go. Let's give our theories.
This is your theory. Let's hear it.
Well, no, it's not. And it's not. It's not that.
Please give your racially insensitive theory. Go ahead.
Dancing.
It's not racially
If you gotta-
insensitive.
if you gotta explain
no,
it,
it's not.
then you obviously have
it's
issues
not
with it.
racially insensitive.
Go ahead.
It's not.
No, please.
It's not.
Please.
I know. I'm gonna fucking.
Danny.
I don't know if I can
Just
tap
fucking
dance out
spit
of
it
this.
out. I say it.
Okay, so
Spicy
there are a lot of African Americans that are in prison, and people.
The system
The
is
system. Everybody. They instantly go.
Which feeds
that
into
they
his
did
point.
it. They did it.
Right.
Well, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Right.
Listen.
It feeds into
They
his point.
instantly go there because, like, unfortunately, like
I need
they
to get
have
home.
committed. Okay. There's been a lot of crimes, and unfortunately, like,
What are you saying? Just fucking say
you're
it.
fucking you're guilty
Fucking tell
because
us.
you're fucking black. I mean,
Right.
that's what happens with a lot of these people. No, that's the reality. You're
talk
black,
about
you're
everything.
guilty. They're fucking. That's what happens.
Busboy
And then-
producer Danny douchebag. If we're gonna start derogatory, let's start.
No.
You walked
no,
out.
look,
and then you
hold on.
walked. No,
Hold
you
on.
I'm
walked
back.
out. You have.
Hold on.
You don't. You're not getting the
The one
context
thing-
of this
Look,
conversation.
the one thing we do is we talk
Yeah,
about everything.
Yeah,
so
no, you
it's
walk.
fine.
Listen, you can't say that because you walked out and you don't understand. Like I'm
Caso
not
cerrado.
going there.
But here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying because it's
What
not
he's saying
right.
feeds
It's
into
not
what you're
right
saying.
because
Exactly.
you're black. You're guilty.
So what are
because
you
of your
saying?
Color.
That
Because
it's not fair?
because there's a bunch of guys
Or that
have
they
committed-
did it for sure?
There's a bunch of guys that have committed crimes,
Right.
and the fact that you must be guilty because your skin.
So what do you
It's-
think about that?
I don't know what you do. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
So here's my thing.
I mean, I don't know.
Here's the
I think it's
unfortunate-
wrong that you can just look at a race and
Right.
go, okay, well, just because you're black, you're probably guilty. You probably did this. You're probably like, that's not fucking fair.
Here, take a deal.
It's not
Okay,
fair.
Here, take a deal.
It's not fair.
All right.
Admit guilt.
All right, so
Take a deal.
Let me go back to what I've said from
Say
day
it.
one.
Say it.
Good show. Bernie sucks. He's in the same boat as Trump, 100%.
Nice.
Trump, Bernie down.
So let me tell you my belief.
9 people.
It
watching?
sucks that you have to be looked at a certain way because of your race. So if your race is looked at negatively in every situation, it's assumed that you did the crime because you're part of a certain race. Shouldn't that motivate you as a race together to change the view of your race? So if you want to be looked upon differently, taken seriously, and given an equal opportunity, then why don't you clean up your own backyard and get your people together and monitor each other and get your shit together before you demand that everybody treats you fairly?
We haven't made any particular demands. It's just simply
And we haven't?
We haven't made any
Are you
demands.
fucking kidding?
We just want to be heard, just like women
Right.
have power.
And you know what? It sucks that you're
And
grouped
gays want
in.
equality.
Right. It sucks that you are. But clean your shit up. If you want to be respected as a fucking race, talk to each other and say, hey, motherfucker, don't do that. We want white people to take us seriously.
I heard
what
from
the
a
fuck
local,
are you doing?
I heard from a comedian here in San Diego that white people were once the ones who were slaves and not black people. Is that true, guy?
Right.
Europeans and
Right.
he's at the Comedy Palace. I don't know. Louis Valdivia was there,
Right.
and we heard this comedic.
The Chinese didn't build the railroads. Yeah. Black people invented the light bulb.
Okay,
I can't. I mean.
I don't want to
honestly,
give my opinion, but
Why?
you can't because
Go ahead.
trying
Say
to
what you
blame
feel.
guy because trying to say, oh well, you just got to get your race in check. It's like he doesn't speak on behalf of everyone, and he can't
I'm
be
not
everyone.
talking about him. He's the whitest black person I know. What the fuck are we talking about?
Sometimes I don't even get to
You're
play
the
the black
whitest
card.
person.
Look, I'm just saying, though, if you're going to get on TV and you're going to make all these demands and be like, we're not treated fairly, clean your shit up.
Well, it's not a demand. It's just, it's a simple request.
No, and you deserve it. Black people deserve to be treated equally. They deserve it.
We should be.
Right.
Not that we deserve.
Right.
Every human being
deserves to be treated right.
Every Homo sapien deserves to be treated equally.
There's no one master race.
Science 101.
Do you believe that?
There's no master race.
I'm not saying that there's
classism. We go back to that.
Hold on. Yes. I don't believe that there's a race that's better than another race. No. But I do believe that one race controls the motherfucking show.
Fucking call in,
I can tell you that.
No
titties, my titties.
No Massy.
No Massy.
Can we agree that one race controls the whole fucking game? It may not be better. It might not be better.
Money.
They run the fucking show.
Money controls everything.
So let's say if we want to make it equal, if we want everybody to be treated equally, then fucking turn up your game. Turn up your game. Look, when this world was created, who survived? The strong survived. The strong fucking destroyed the weak, and the weak were fucking eliminated.
Are you strong now? Are you strong now?
It doesn't have nothing to do with
Survival
me.
of
Like,
the
I have a
fittest. Are you
fucking
strong
say.
now?
I don't have a say in what happens. I'm one of the fucking sheep on this fucking world, right?
Right now, you're a sheep?
Of course, we all are.
No,
do we
not
have any
myself.
control? Look, if you want to change something tomorrow,
buddy.
do you have any say on what happens? Fuck no, you don't. You're a fucking sheep like everybody else. Fall in line and do what you're fucking told. That's what it is. That's what we all are.
For you.
That's what we all are. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's what the fuck we are.
This is not even the Auburn one, guys.
Right.
So
that's what I'm trying to tell you is, look, if we want to be equals, then we need to act like equals.
Act like
yes, I believe. Yeah, cool.
Act like equals. Act like you deserve what the fuck you're asking for. When you do the stupid shit you do, shooting each other in fucking clubs.
More than one person on this panel needs to get laid.
You know what I'm saying?
Just saying.
Why is it? I wish it was true. Because I'd be the happiest motherfucker on earth. Because I fuck every day.
Getting laid?
Look, it's not nothing
dude,
to do with
I don't
that.
even get laid. What the fuck?
Sorry about your luck. Look,
did you get your airplane ticket yet?
No.
What is going on? Okay, let's do that. All right, we're done with my conversation. Let's talk about you and the internet dating and Massy. So, pay fucking attention to the show here. What is going on? What is kind of update us on the progress of the Massy fucking?
I'm so excited.
Is it Massy because it's a mass killer?
That's just what his name is. Let's not try and figure that out.
Massachusetts.
So
yeah, I named him Massy because he's from Massachusetts.
Okay. So give us an update. Okay, what has what has occurred in the? Not yet. Did you guys have phone sex yet?
Says a sexaholic.
Hello.
No.
Did you have phone sex yet?
No.
Have you sent any photos or videos?
You know, I'm just not like that, but I have sent some nudies.
You sent some nudes?
I knew the fuck you are the most retarded fucking person ever.
Retarded fucking person.
Right. So you sent the nudies.
There you have it, folks.
You sent the nudies?
I sent a nudie.
Okay. Was it a full body
on a scale like
front or back?
If I had a beer, I'd be drinking like Rick right now.
On a scale to Playboy to Hustler, where was
it? Was it frontal?
I don't know about either.
Oh, okay. So Playboy is like.
Finally, though.
No, I'm just not. Playboy is like.
Fuck, I was getting
Playboy is like a 1, like just bush, but nothing spread open. Hustler's like a 10 spread open. Like where we at?
I need to get to the 10 Hustler.
Is there any alcohol in the fridge?
I'm just not okay with that.
Okay, but I'm saying like where.
So the point of the plane ticket is to get the 10 open Hustler side.
Okay, so but our point is like the question, like
I drive around a hoopty.
What did you send him?
What does that have
on
to do
1
with
to 10? On 1 to 10, 1 being tame, 10 being
tame. We're at the tame level.
So 1.
We want to get to the hoopty.
Okay, so underwear was on.
We want to get to the kinky side.
No.
Okay, but underwear was on.
Did you send a picture of the monkey or not?
Underwear was on, right?
Underwear is on.
Okay,
you didn't send
we
the
need
monkey?
to get to the part where the underwear is off.
Oh, so just titties?
So you're gonna fly all the way out there just to
What'd you send? Just
to be
titties?
let down? Is that what you're flying out there?
Just to get let down. If
Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
No, once she shows up, if it is what he said, she's a done deal. So that's not an issue. But what'd you send? Titties?
No, we said
no. Lingerie. She sent lingerie.
So you didn't send fucking nudies.
No, we want to get to that stage, but that's where the plane ticket comes in. Like,
So when you asked me about the sponsorship,
is it because
thing,
you guys are
She
married
didn't
already?
ask you to sponsor
No.
her. No.
You-
How
she
did
was
you
asking
guys
how
meet
to
your
do it.
How did you guys meet your significant other, and what year? Because I'm living I'm in the Manila.
She acts like we're such
Don't know.
fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah,
that,
what?
You are
That
dinosaurs.
it is the way she talks is like no, but like we're fucking dinosaurs, and there's no fucking way she can't believe that we get laid.
Here's my
married.
dating went. I club them and I love them. I'm caveman. I took him.
I club.
Come on home, bitch.
That's believable. That is absolutely
Club
believable.
them.
So I have a good story, but I can't tell it. But you,
Well, I mean, you're
Why?
on
I
Bubble,
shared it
brother.
with you.
You're on Bubble,
Why
brother.
can't you
Because
tell
there's
it?
some shit we can't talk about.
Oh.
Sounds good.
No, I'm just kidding. Facebook.
Facebook. If the girls are watching because of Danny,
But probably, maybe a few.
call in.
Yeah.
Look.
760.
565-3713.
All right.
Dude,
Put a
this
woman's
right here,
perspective.
just so you know,
What is that? Is that a shed
It is
for your tool?
It has.
That's a she shed.
She said.
Look, well, yeah, most of the time. But look, this wasn't with me all of my life.
I just now get that Allstate anymore.
This is
Cheryl.
10,
Yeah.
like
The sheep shit.
after I left high school, college, and shit. That's when it was newly acquired.
What happened with your face, though? That's what I want to know.
Dude, do you see my old pictures? Huh? When I had hair and shit, I was fucking hot.
When you were 19?
No, fucker, all the way like 20 something, bro.
20.
Hey, if I could stack all the pussy, one on top of the other, we get to the moon.
Ooh,
Don't worry about
30
it.
miles.
That big? Like,
These are big old heifer bitches. Yes, they have big pussies.
all right, evil Evelyn. What are you doing over there?
She's over there
Who are
fucking
you texting?
cupcaking.
I'm
over and
sexting.
shit.
Sexting.
My man.
We're gonna have to do like they do at some companies and take the phone away.
Right.
So she's
My-
not fucking.
This is like a concert.
Right.
This is like a concert.
Listen, I
she
don't want
can
to
pay
piss anybody
attention.
off because my name
Why?
is Evil Evelyn, and I tend to piss
And
people
so
off,
talk, fuck.
whether they're my customers
That-
or
no,
my
but
producers.
That's what we are supposed to do. Do you ever hear me or see me fucking not saying
had no
something that I
filter.
feel?
Yeah, earlier when
When?
we were having a meeting before this show.
No, but I'm saying
Pretty-
on the air, do you ever see me back off of any subject?
No.
Fuck no. I say whatever
Fuck
I
no.
feel.
Fuck no.
So I expect you to
That's
do the
why I'm
same
on the
thing.
show. I'm here for you guys.
You're unfiltered. You're fucking raw. That's what we need. We need the female perspective.
No condoms
The
for
one-
this podcast.
The one that comes on the air and says, you know what? I just need to be fucked hard. Fucking. That's what we need. Right. That's what
that
we're
you?
talking about. Sometimes I do need to. I want to be fucked hard. Sometimes I do.
Oh.
Right. Sometimes I need it.
Yeah.
I need you to fuck the misery out of me sometimes. I do need it.
Who are you saying when you said you need the fuck? Who are you talking? You looked at Guy when you said that.
No, you didn't.
No, I saw him look at you.
He was looking for
I am looking at Guy in a whole different light.
He's
now.
looking like a confirmation.
He's like-
Like it might be possible that guy could fuck the misery out of me.
If I
Could you? Are you
if I
capable?
winced or
Are you up to the fucking job? Can you do it?
He's like, no.
Can you
got a
fuck
weak-
the misery out of
I had a
me?
weak
Can
back.
you?
I can't.
No.
I can't.
His wife's not
Ladies
watching.
and gentlemen, that's
His
been
wife's not
tonight's show.
watching.
Sponsored by
Hey, that's the beauty. of Fucking
Actually,
let's,
by the Christian Church of America.
Let's talk about everything and anything. Fuck that. There's nothing that's sacred. Nothing. We talk about everything. The fucking kids and their fucking apps. These motherfuckers. Huh?
That's the babysitter right there.
Fucking apps.
Don't fuck with the babysitter.
My phone is loaded with fucking apps that I don't know nothing about. The guy at the fucking Sprint store, he fixed my phone. And he's a little dorky Asian dude, of course, right?
Yeah.
And he comes out and he's like, here's my card. Oh, by the way, I've never seen that many pages of apps in my whole life. in all the phones that I've repaired.
Well, you lucky it's an Android.
You gotta
because if it was
delete
an
that
Apple-
shit,
Oh,
fucker.
man, I do.
No,
it takes
you
me like
don't.
all fucking day to
It
delete
take him
it.
all day to do it, but the
Holy
kids will
shit.
have it on one pump.
You hit restart.
It's fucking
and
unbelievable, dude.
refresh.
It's unbelievable, the number of apps that I have on my phone.
I took
Can,
a
can I
break.
say something? I've had the last 3 weeks that I've been single, because you know me.
Okay.
I date and I
I like to love them and leave them. I want to leave them.
Lava.
I've had a great
love
time.
it.
No, listen, I've had a great time with you. Like the anniversary party where Rick dumped all the fucking food on the ground?
Right.
That was amazing.
Wait,
Remember
when
that?
did that happen?
Remember that?
I did.
When we had the Mexican
Yeah,
food,
remember
I
he dumped
whole
all the
tray.
food?
My first time.
And
here.
then last week,
I missed that.
yeah, no,
Oscar
last
brought
week
the
was
food.
good. And then all I'm saying is I'm having a great time
This
with
is
you
the only
guys.
time you see him when he's single
Oh, we need to do your headshot.
because he goes.
I didn't bring
Oh,
the
you have all
camera.
this. When are we doing the website?
That's
Can
why
we
gotta
talk
get
a
done.
little bit about that, or is the show
Yeah, let's
over?
go.
Can we
No,
talk about
we're
it?
fine. Talk.
That's why I came an hour early.
Here's what I think we should do. Let's ask Facebook what they
I
want us
wasn't-
to
you
talk
didn't tell me
about.
what-
What do you want
Give
us
us.
to be? What do
You
you want
tell me
We
ahead of
should
time,
we should
Brian.
ask them what do they want us to talk about, and give us some ideas, and we'll riff on it.
What a novel
We'll
idea.
get them to watch. Facebook, what do you want us to talk about? Do you want to hear about Evelyn's love life with some random guy in Niagara Falls that you wouldn't know his name? Do you want to hear about Guy? Do you want to hear about Rick? Do you want to hear about me? Ask us. We'll tell you.
So when you're gonna come early, let me know. What was supposed to happen? Pictures?
No. What?
No, for the website, fucker.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm
next
not-
week, let's
I
take
have no
photos
idea
next
about
week.
that.
Yeah.
Well, you
Rick,
got
you
the
can do
photos
your
from
hair.
John,
Guy, you
I've
can
got
do
the
your hair.
photos from the last photo
You got the
shoot.
photos from Pyle. Pyle
Yeah, I
came
got the
over,
photos.
took a bunch of
Let's take
photos.
some new ones of all four of us.
Okay.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay, so if all four of us, does that mean four
Yes.
pictures?
We're
I
gonna,
don't want on there. I have zero.
No,
I'm not like
we're gonna
interested.
figure
We'll
that out.
see.
Pelon and Chubby, and then there's gonna be like a little with, and then right.
We'll just write it on paper.
No. No, we're gonna make it look nice.
You can
Oh,
get June to write.
No, we'll make it look nice.
Like same
Hey,
designer?
you know what? I appreciate you guys. There's a reason. There's a method to my madness. I know I look fucking retarded, but
Wait. Say that again.
I do know what the fuck I'm doing, and it will all work out, and we're all gonna get paid.
What I think you have enough friends on Facebook. So do you, and so do like all of us. We should
It's way bigger than that.
listen.
This whole thing is
Let's have some fun.
way bigger than that.
We can make this a lot of fun.
This show is going to make it. I promise you
I'm in.
that. Guy
Evelyn,
and I have put in enough time in this fucking thing. We have not quit as many times as we probably thought about quitting.
That's good.
Actually, we haven't.
We haven't quit.
So we've
so
been.
we love Wednesdays.
We
so
have
has this
been
always been a
extra
Wednesday
shows.
thing?
No, it was a Thursday at one time.
And then when did it change over to Wednesdays, or what happened?
Just because of the bars that we were doing. Originally, we were doing it in bars.
Can we do that again?
We can do it
I need
anytime.
that in my life right now.
What?
I need a fucking
We
beer
can
in
do
a different
remotes.
atmosphere.
If you set up a
love
remote
your place,
show,
so.
we'll do a remote. The reason we do it here is because in the bars it was very loud, and we couldn't get good sound. But I think now we're a little more capable of getting good sound. But
We should try.
this setting here is nice
Nice
because we don't have to deal with any outside shit.
lights.
But
nice
we can
sound.
absolutely
That's
do a
ours.
remote.
we
And
should do bars and like interview people.
We used to do that, absolutely.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It works. But what we need to do is, because it is going to also benefit the bar somehow, some way, we need their involvement in it.
I know
So-
someone that might be able to help with that.
And we can put speakers to where the people in the bar can also hear what we're doing. So it'll be entertaining. It'll be a good show. But
So we'll talk about this after.
We can even
Yeah.
get paid. I know someone
right,
that might
so
help.
yeah, we can get paid just like a DJ or a band, whatever.
So Massy,
So
I can't wait to see him.
okay, and that's
Not that
fucking
not that anybody
relevant
fucking
right now,
cares.
but-
Nobody wants to.
No,
hear
here's the
about,
thing.
Like our
We're out of
background.
time.
No,
Okay,
look,
sorry. Good night.
Someone's not jealous.
kidding.
We're no. I like to hear about
Do you really?
yeah, because here's my thing.
Okay, tell me, Dad.
I want you to be happy,
Thank you.
and I appreciate you being on the show. And if this guy makes you happy, then I'm all for it.
Massy.
I just want you to be careful. You don't even know the guy yet.
That's true.
And most of all, even if I didn't give a fuck about you, if you get chopped up in a fucking million little pieces, then I got to find somebody to replace you. And I really fucking don't want to do that.
Don't chop me up so he
So-
doesn't have to find a replacement. That's
It's mostly about me,
That's what we
but
want.
also I want you to be happy. Right? I don't want to have to do any extra work. So
fuck.
don't get chopped up.
I wanna eat my
The
chicken
moral of the
wings.
story is don't get fucking chopped up.
We got it.
Right?
I won't get chopped up.
That's what's up.
Welcome. We love you.
To my empty beer.
Welcome.
2 cans and
They were
Your
supposed
beer's
to.
empty, dude.
Danny was supposed to stop and get beer, but of
Come
course,
on, best boy, douchebag Danny.
shit happens. Shit happens.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
You know.
So a headshot?
I had a
You guys
flat
wanna take
tire. I
picture
had
of
to pull
me?
over on the side of the
We're gonna do
road.
that.
one against that backboard.
Against the orange?
To that, yeah. What you
With handcuffs?
Do I look like Trump's sister?
Daisy Dukes? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
All right.
Let's make this
Trump's
interesting.
sister.
No, we're gonna do. We're gonna get the website going, and hopefully, we may even be able to change our station to pelonandchubby.tv.
Yeah.
And you can just go on there and watch our show.
All episodes.
I am going to create a YouTube link for us, a channel for us.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you know they are going to regulate what we say and do.
Of course. Well, that's cool. That's cool. We want them to fucking be watching us. Believe me.
All right.
Trust me on this one.
All right.
We want.
No problem.
Yeah.
We'll have to edit the fuck out of it, but all right.
Guy, when you're making some money, your wife can go. Man,
Let's
and
talk
you can go,
about
listen.
sex,
Yeah.
baby. It's all about you and
If
me.
if
It's
you
all about
let me ask you
all the
this,
good times and the bad things.
Guy, if you brought home
Let's talk about sex.
a check,
A chick?
and I'm talking about a
chick?
sizable amount of money,
Did you say a chick or a chick?
a check
Well, no, it's
from the show.
It's also, I mean, okay, so
Hold
it's-
on. Would that make a difference?
It would make a difference, but it's still not enough.
He's like,
Because
No, I'm talking about. Listen,
Letty,
if you
Letty
handed her,
needs attention,
listen,
and I do too much.
He needs to go home and
She
fuck
does.
his wife.
guy,
No,
if
No.
if you brought her a check for 10 G's, said here you go
and just
for
put it
putting
on
up with all the shit and me being gone,
Maybe.
would she be like,
Well, she would.
No
that's
more
good for
fifty.
now, but yeah. So it's
Just
my
buy
God,
her a
like
Target
that?
gift card for
Like
like
that?
$500.
like that?
like that.
Hey.
So you do, man.
Target gift card, $500. You're in.
She does want your attention.
She wants attention.
She wants some Chongo love. Huh?
She's got jungle fever. Oh, she's jungle. So
Can we sing a song? Can we sing a song that goes along with this?
Jungle love?
Start it up.
she's got.
Oh-ee-oh-ee-oh.
I don't know what the fuck that
Let's
was.
stop.
No,
Let's
I
stop.
really don't know what that was.
Jungle love.
Hey, you know Prince
don't know
wrote that
either.
song for those guys, right? That's a Prince song.
For what was
Jungle
the band?
Love.
What was the band?
More
The,
Stay in
the,
the Time.
More
More Stay in the
Stay in
Time.
the
Yeah,
Top?
that's a Prince song.
More Stay in
Yeah.
the Time?
Yeah.
Damn, Prince had his hands in a lot of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a stud.
So much stuff.
I know.
I think he had his hand on a lot of cock.
No,
No,
he had
I know.
Apollonia
Oh my God.
6. He had the
So
entire.
much-
Did he? Was he gay?
No.
Was he a pole smoker?
No.
Then why did he act like that so much on his videos and shit?
Six dug him.
Is that
Are
what
you-
rock
are you-
stars like Mick Jagger even look like a fucking cocksucker?
It's like
Remember, like in the video, like
like
all
keeping
feminine
the-
and shit, tight pants and shit.
Shut the
Hey,
front
I'm
door.
I will say this.
I'm
Chick,
asking.
listen, they're less threatened if like that's how you're coming at them.
Really?
Through that.
No, trust me. on
Maybe
this
I
one.
just need to be like
trust
poor
me.
Purple and the
homosexual.
paisley.
No, trust me,
and
yeah.
So if I wear tight pants and I have a lisp and elongate my syllables,
He didn't have a
you think
lisp.
I'll get more fucking pussy?
Who had a lisp?
No, not well. You,
had a
well,
lisp?
not yeah, no.
Who had a lisp?
I'm gonna eat more rice.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna eat some more
I'm
rice.
just saying in general, like, I mean,
Who made the rice again?
ooh, Kathy.
Kathy
I
made
just
the
got off
rice.
She's
work.
Chinese. Like she's amazing.
Thank you, Kathy.
I know.
I
What'd
love
you make,
your
the
chicken
saffron
wings.
one?
I know.
The saffron rice?
Bomb. I didn't eat that.
The yellow
by way.
rice, right?
What is that?
Pork is really good.
Pork.
The saffron
I
rice,
eat
right?
pastor.
All
So
right,
she did pork bites and I guess saffron rice.
Pelon, Chubby, Evil E. I love you guys. I'm gonna step out and go produce some shit in the bathroom. You guys have a good night.
Oh.
I love you guys. Thanks
All
for
right, so
having.
let's
Thanks
say,
for having me on your show, and I'll see you next
So we
Wednesday.
got it's a good night. To,
Hopefully, if I'm not
producer
fired,
Danny.
I might get fired tonight. I don't know.
Well, we might restrict your
That's really good.
time on a little more behind the scenes. I don't know. We'll talk about it, but
Kathy, you're a good cook.
we need more a little more producing.
Thank you.
But I think so far we're going in the right
I
direction.
thought I was good on the mic.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
no,
like
you
that?
were excellent.
You guys know each other well, too well.
So
I'm gonna step out because I've been insulted too many times.
insulted. So oh fuck. It's been interesting, to say the least.
Indeed.
Every show brings a little different energy.
Not my frequency, but all right.
As a whole,
I got to talk to Jenny.
yeah, Jenny was
You
nice.
still on that?
God.
She
Lippy,
must
where
have
the
left.
fuck you at, girl?
She must have left a lasting impression. Huh?
Impression. Those eyelashes.
Big ass booty.
Them eyelashes,
thong.
though.
Is there?
That thong,
Hold on.
thong,
Here's my
thong.
rule when it comes to big asses.
Tell us.
There has to be, when you're looking from afar,
The gap.
there has to be a triangle.
Was there?
If there's no triangle, there's no air flowing through that thing. That's when mold begins to grow.
Jenny, I hope you're listening, bitch.
So the first rule is there must be airflow.
Mm-hmm.
No airflow.
I think
Yes,
I posted
queen.
a picture on Facebook.
So
Yes,
Like
queen.
a video, too.
I'm trying to figure this one out. Anyway.
I know that sounds rather sexist, but
So next week.
the reality is there needs to be airflow. Because if you can't eat it, you can't stick it.
All right.
Right.
Sounds
So I don't even know that we need to apologize for anything. But this is not our normal flow, normal
It was
show. It was very off.
awkward.
So we're going to fix that for sure and bring you another show next week.
Hot stuff.
So next Wednesday, when is it you're not going to be here?
No, I'll be here.
October?
I'll fucking be here.
Trying to write her off?
No, she told me she was
No,
going
I
today.
did. I did.
That she
And,
couldn't make it.
But
If I can't make it, I will still let you
because
know.
she
but
thinks she'll be
I've
on a
already
plane.
talked to
I'm leaving.
Because I
on
want
the
to
jet
get
plane.
laid
So
Gonna
dry,
get
so late.
fucked
by
by some dude
Massy.
named Massy.
So her knees will touch her head.
Hey,
Bend me over, baby.
do you pin your knees behind your ears?
Practicing.
Hey, I've been running a lot, so
I've been
Are you
loosening
flexible?
up.
Baby.
Are you flexible?
yes.
Hey, she wasn't timed out on that
on.
walk. She was definitely a
I was-
trooper and running with a kid. And oh my lord,
Have you ever said like, oh fuck, she looks like a crab like that?
Probably. Who cares?
It's
Who fucking cares?
No, I'm saying flexible. You get
Oh, I don't know.
all
They
balled
better
up.
not tell me.
standing
No.
it. Dang.
I don't know.
Ooh.
We'll ask Massey after we meet him.
Jeff Poppy Gringo,
All right,
thanks
I'm
for
sorry.
that step.
That was very awkward. But
You.
we're getting this shit dialed in. We're getting live. We're turning this into a fucking real motherfucking show. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, being part of the show, spreading it to all your friends, tell them all about it.
I've been spreading the STDs around.
There
the
you
shop.
go.
Save
So
the
get more involved. You know,
Save the-
send in questions, do whatever. Fuck, we're here. We're here because
Fan
we
mail.
love doing this, and we
The
love you
three of
guys.
us.
Kathy Lay Arias.
So
My grandma.
She likes to pull in Chubby.
So everybody share. We're going to do our part and share to everybody. And we're going to turn this into a worldwide phenomenon.
Let's do it. I mean, I didn't fight a bear like Joe Rogan,
Phenomenon.
but
Fuck
Fuck
Joe
it.
Rogan.
Oh,
I'll
did you
beat
hear
some
about
dick
Fuck Joe
up.
Rogan.
Did you hear about the Canadian lady that stared down a mountain lion?
No.
And then
Tell us
she-
about it.
That's a bad
She,
bitch.
she, okay, so
She's
the
a bad
mountain lion
bitch.
was looking at her and was looking like she was about to pounce. And so she picked up her cell phone and she started videotaping and started talking to the mountain lion. Bad kitty, bad kitty.
Oh,
And it didn't enough. So she turned on the best thing she could think of that came to her mind was,
flashlight.
no, Don't Tread on Me by Metallica.
Oh, nice.
Wait, I want to hear it because I'm not.
You don't know the song?
That's not a song
no,
for
I wanna hear
pussies.
it. I might know the song, but I'm
Apparently.
a stoner,
It's
so let's
the-
get it.
the-
Right?
Oh my God. Okay, let's
And
do.
can we say that it's not a song for pussies?
It's not a song for.
Is that a too much
No,
of a
no,
pun?
no, go ahead.
All right. Let me
No,
get-
I'm just saying.
let me get-
Donald Trump's the president right
Don't
now.
tread
He
on
grabs
me.
pussies for a living.
Right. No, but I'm saying
No private
she
island
played
here.
it for a cat. The
She
cat
played the
didn't like
cat,
it.
didn't like it, and he bounced.
So it's no song for pussies.
No song for pussies. No.
I'm glad.
It's
Danny
never any
the-
good when you got to explain the fucking joke.
No, it's fine.
I'm glad
good.
Danny the producer's not here because it's not a song for pussies.
So Metallica was enough to scare away a mountain lion.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Nice. This is my shit right here. I'm not gonna lie. wish I had long hair just so I could fucking do the headbanging shit.
So if you ever find yourself in a crowded trail,
just play that.
Play some Metallica, Don't Tread on Me.
And you'll be safe.
Hey, I just want to say, Massy doesn't want to write in, but he said nothing compared to hardcore.
Hard.
What are we talking about? Porn?
I think he wants to talk about porn. That's probably why he wants me.
Oh. Well, there we go.
There we are.
All right. Huh? 1:30?
Yeah.
You ready?
It's time to go.
All right, so we appreciate everybody tuning in. Like we said, things getting bigger and better every week. Keep tuning in. Tell your friends to tune in. This is how we can make the show go worldwide. That's what we're looking for.
Really wide.
So tell your friends, share.
Wide like your booty hole.
So now in the champagne room, we got Donna. Come down. Get a front row seat for Donna. She's going to be performing. Until we see you next week, this is Pelon's Chubby Show here every Wednesday.
And Evil Evelyn. Thank you
We like
very
to thank
much.
everybody for tuning in. Pelon, Chubby with Evil Evelyn and producer Danny for tonight.
Just tonight.
Just to be close.
So tune in next week. Tell your friends to tune in. Until we see you again, see ya.
Good night, everybody.
Yonis. That means vaginas.
I know, right?
Everybody wants the last word.
But it is